Africa stands today at a pivotal moment, a continent of extraordinary opportunity, endowed with talent, natural resources, and a young and innovative population. Yet it also remains among the regions most exposed to the impacts of climate change, with consequences that are becoming increasingly visible.
Climate change is real, a lived experience for farmers and communities, rural and urban alike, at their level. Therefore, we must agree that to succeed in addressing this challenge, we must have genuine, informed, and honest conversations about the causes, the effects, and the locally prioritized and appropriate solutions.
This forum, your reflections, and the conclusions you reach will be invaluable in guiding the work of the mission that is about to arrive.
Part of being a thought leader in Africa is to help fill the gaps. And in order to do that, businesses on the continent have to answer what I call SCP. So it's about the stability, it's about the credibility, and it's about the predictability of the continent.
African countries, the governments, they should create the opportunity and the value. Then the investment will come, either investment from international organizations or through bilateral finance or from local investors.
Now, key interventions here, ladies and gentlemen, both by the private sector and government, include energy and resource efficiency, renewable energy use, and product and manufacturing process-related innovations. Where government can create an enabling environment, the private sector can bring its expertise in coming up with innovation in climate-neutral products and manufacturing processes.
And so as we look at that context, as that as the container, it matters that we think about children and truly children outcomes as the litmus test of how are we working across value chains. Because if children are not surviving, if they're not thriving, then our value chains are broken. And we have to look at that as the first measure of whether or not we're succeeding in this work.
We need to go further beyond and ensure that we are creating acceleration ecosystems that work for the young people and that ensure that it's not just stopping at the capacity, but we move further to ensure that we can support the scale of these innovations and the solutions that are actually working across the African continent.
We are talking about large corporates that are supportive of the startups, not as a charity, not as a corporate social responsibility, but a deliberate investment into the future.
It's really about bringing sort of the policy frameworks, the financing frameworks, the governance frameworks together to ensure that we're able to deliver. And I think if we work in tandem, we can make a difference. We can bring Nairobi and other cities up a notch.
In the recent years, our lakes have been overflowing. They are the result of overgrazing and cutting down of trees, especially along the riparian areas. The result has been adverse effects on livelihoods. The European Union has been gracious to come to our rescue on this problem with a 14 million euro reclamation project on the Lake Baringo watershed.
The Baringo project aims to integrate natural resource restoration through landscape rehabilitation, tree planting, invasive species management, and the restoration of water harvesting infrastructures with livelihood improvements via nature-based income-generating activities. In doing so, environmental protection and restoration will become an integral part of crop, livestock, and forestry production systems.
Let us collaborate to perfect the blended finance models and guarantee instruments that will crowd in the trillions of dollars of private capital required to meet these requirements.
Welcome to the Gong Road Forest Association, quite a big forest. It's 1,224 hectares, 80% being indigenous, 20% exotic.
This is a very important planting tree ceremony,
And we are doing this as the European House Ambrosetti, planting 150 trees. We want also to contribute concretely to the reduction of CO2 emission.
And we hope that as these trees grow, even for the generations to come, we will be able to come back here and see what the impact has been.